Good morning, this is Stephanie with Growing from the Woodpile, and today is a nice cloudy day to be planting out the baby plants. So I am gonna first take off this shade cloth because it is about chest level. I kept it up and kept it up, but at this point I think the corn would benefit from it. I need to get in there planting. And then we are going to start pulling out these plant starts and tagging them. I'll show you what my mistakes were in so many mistakes I have made in this fall starting plants. I have actually never started them plants. I've been gardening going on 3 years now. I'm never here in the summer, so I never had opportunity to start plant starts. And so now I have, and now I need to explain better my mistakes. So give me a minute, which will be like a second for you. I'm going to pull down the shade cloth and get set up so we can start labeling these a little better. Garden doggy, what are you doing? Got the shade cloth down, and Garden Doggy is having a strong fascination with the shade cloth. I don't know if it's all the bird poop they collected on it, but he is sure liking it. Alright. Didn't take down all the shade cloth, just took down this section over the corn. Not really part of the video, but was making me feel claustrophobic because I am going to need this space to help me sort out the plants. So let's get on that. So I got this section of plants. These may be labeled better, we'll find out, because what I did is this section was all of the same thing. This I see more labels, so this says chard, and so I'm gonna put chard. I got a couple of extra planting trays that I can stick them in. These were really getting beat up inside. The bigger they got, then sliding them in and out of where I had them was just becoming. They were breaking leaves. They were just getting too big. So let me find my trimmers, and I'm gonna go ahead and just cut off these ones. I mean, too bad I just didn't cut them off and use them in cooking with them. So another chard, that one is labeled. This one looks like it's better, like must have been one of the first ones I did, because then when I was potting them up, because then I got kind of, I don't want to say lazy, but saving time. Yes, I was trying to save time. So, all right, those are labeled. Not a good example. When I get over 2 more of those over there, I'll start filming again. Got my next set of plants, and I keep hearing buzzing, and I couldn't figure out why. But right here, Mr. Greenstock is full of basil, mint, opal, and lots of bee friends. I hear them, so hopefully we'll just leave each other alone. All right, now in this next tray I got, another mistake I made is, all right, let's find one with a tag. All right, no tag. And these are just so beat up. I'm so need to figure out a better system. All right, no tag. I think I see a tag right here. All right, this says it's Chinese cabbage. So I'm going to, these are kind of dry. Not horribly dry, but dry. So I got my markers out. Actually, it's finished sorting. And got a garden kitty coming out. I had to send garden doggy in. Husband's still sleeping. And he kept barking. The other barking you're hearing right now is neighbor dogs. And oh, Chinese cabbage. Chinese cabbage. Now, see, this is probably Chinese cabbage, and it's flowered, but I feel like that's like a little broccoli head. I've learned my lesson. You can't group them up in categories. Sometimes they get moved around, but maybe that is a Chinese cabbage. I don't know. But whatever these are, they don't like the heat. So this is sun damage when I was taking them outside to harden off, and I'm afraid all of these are just going to go to seed real quick. So I'm just going to label them Chinese cabbage, if that's what it said. And alright, so everything in here is supposedly Chinese cabbage. Now, you don't know what you are. You are Romania broccolia. I thought I had more of these, so don't know why they wouldn't all be together. Put you over here. And what are you? You are pak choi. And what are you? You are toy choy. So toy choy is more like this. And pak choi is more like this. I'll separate it out in categories again. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop and label these. I am going to have to start making decisions because some of these I did want in the green stock. So I'm going to have to cut down some of the basil. I got the plants labeled and sorted out. And we'll start over here. Let's go over here to this corner. This still has the shade cloth. I don't have them all laid out yet. You'll see I have a couple more right here. So there's 2.5 flats here that I am going to give to cousin Vicky for her garden. And then I have one over there that I'm keeping, that's chamomile and some flowers that need to go out front and in some other spots. So lastly, what I've done, it's nice weather, but I'm kind of tired and I need to make breakfast. So I'm going to stop for the day. But what I've gone through and done is put the pots where I want to come back and plant tomorrow morning. The weather is so nice right now, but that's okay. So you'll see them laid throughout the beds, and that's where I want them. I also need to get out, I did label these, so, you know, but I also need to get out my chart. So I'm kind of not wanting to do the chart. It's so much work, and do I ever really look at it? I don't know. So again, you'll see the pots here. They're just kind of spread throughout. I didn't be like, this is all broccoli, this is all cauliflower. Not knowing where these are going to do best, I kind of just spread them throughout the garden. And then lastly, I kind of set in the pockets of the green stock. Now this one mostly has the broccoli rabi and things that I thought were going to bolt because this back sides of the green stock don't get as much sun. So I put things that I thought were going to bolt in the back, and we'll just have to keep track of it. I am afraid that things are going to bolt because it's still in the hundreds. The lesson that I think I've learned is not plant so many at once and succession sow, like, start some every couple of weeks. And yeah, you're always learning. And hopefully now that the shade cloth is off, my corn will start standing up. So thank you for learning and growing with the woodpile where the shade cloth came down.